Folks, it has happened. Bitcoin has dropped below $20,000, currently hanging out at about $19,000. It's funny. I woke up at like 4 in the morning and I couldn't fall back to sleep. This happened before too. And I'm like, why can't I fall back to sleep? There's no reason why I should be up right now. And I checked the phone. Bitcoin was at 18,800 or something like that. And I was like, that's why. It's like my mind is like in tune with the markets. This happened last week too when Bitcoin dropped down to like $20,000. And the interesting thing is, we knew this was probably going to happen. We knew Bitcoin was probably going to go under $20,000. It just seemed inevitable at this point. The question is, are we going to get a bounce from here? I thought we'd probably get a bounce once we hit 19,000. Now it looks like we're just hanging out at 19,000. So the question is, are we going to go back up to 20,000 and hang out there the rest of the weekend, or are we going to go down to 18,000 and just keep going until we can try to find support somewhere? I personally don't know. I think we're due for a bounce, but with the way things are going in the world and the fear out there, I really don't know. But the interesting thing is Cardano over here is still hanging out at 46 cents. I woke up, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can get my Cardano at 40 cents now, 38 cents. And it was like at 47 cents, 46 cents. I was like, screw it. I'm just going to buy a little bit more Cardano at 46 cents because every time I try to get it lower, I can't. So that's pretty much what's going on with Cardano. Theta still hanging out well above a dollar. So like I said, folks, a lot of this stuff is already, in my opinion, is already bottomed. No matter how low Bitcoin goes, Theta just kind of hangs out at $1.13, $1.20. I mean, Bitcoin dropped $1,500, and Theta's still here at $1.13. So that's why I've been trying to get everybody, like telling everybody about Cardano and Theta, trying to get into coins that have already bottomed. Ethereum, the other big news, Ethereum under $1,000. Again, this was all inevitable. There's just too much hype behind Ethereum. There was no reason Ethereum should have been at $5,000 6 months ago. It's just Ethereum's just another altcoin, folks, and it's an altcoin that, yes, does have a lot of adoption, but it also has a lot of problems. It can't scale, and every time they tell everybody they're going to come out with a solution or an update, it gets delayed. So for me, I'm looking for Ethereum under $700, maybe even under $600 before I pick any up. Bitcoin is looking juicy right now. I've been waiting to buy a half a Bitcoin for a while. And I think if Bitcoin drops into that $17,000 range, I'll probably pick up a half a Bitcoin, just put it in my Hardball wallet and just let that sit for 2 years, along with my HODL bag of Cardano. I do think we're coming close to the bottom on Bitcoin, but is that bottom 15,000? Is the bottom 18,000? Hell, is the bottom 10,000? I don't know. I really don't know. The way the market is right now, it's hard to say, but I do think now that we've hit 19,000, a $17,000 Bitcoin is probably a 60 or 70% chance, at least a wick down. But folks, I know everybody's scared right now. It's all over. It's the end of the world. Bitcoin has fallen under $20,000. Folks, this is the time millionaires are minted. Buy now, DCA now into good projects like I've been saying, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Theta, Matic. This is when in 2 years, in 18 months, maybe even this time next year, you're going to come out on top. I know it sucks. I know the market sentiment is bad, but this is when you do it, folks. And that's what I'm doing. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I've been buying Cardano under a dollar for the last 3 or 4 months, and because of buying Cardano, my portfolio, while it's down, my Cardano portfolio is not even all that bad. It's actually in pretty good shape. So, folks, stay strong. I'll do another video later. Let's monitor this situation and let's see where Bitcoin basically bottoms out. Right now, it keeps going into the $18,000 range and then bouncing back up to the 19,000. But this dump down to 19,000 is really only a couple hours old. So we have no idea where everything's going to bottom out right now. Weekends are usually volatile. If I had to bet on it, I would say we're going to get a pump back up to $20,000 at some point this weekend. And I think we're pretty much going to hang out there again and basically see what happens with stocks on Monday. But you know what? That's just my educated guess. And we could definitely dump lower from here. I think we're near a bottom, but you just don't know with Bitcoin, folks. The market sentiment right now is so bad. and I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. I love it. This is so good. I haven't been this excited in a long time. I'm excited. There's no fear whatsoever. I'm excited. But it's very hard to calculate with all that fear out there what the bottom's going to be. Now, with all the negative articles out there right now and the negative sentiment, none of my friends are talking about Bitcoin. My cousins, maybe they're watching this video, Tanya, Rob, Andrea, they were texting me back and forth about cryptocurrencies about a month ago, all interested. Now that we're low, I haven't heard from them in over a month. That, unfortunately, and I don't, I'm not going to say anything bad, but that is the sentiment of somebody who's not probably going to uh, get the bottom here. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to help you guys, but this is when you should be the most interested in crypto. Not when Bitcoin was at 30 or 40,000, not when Cardano was at $1, $1.20, $1.50, but right now is when you guys and everybody out there, this is when you really need to be interested in crypto. This is when millionaires are made. So let's stay excited. Let's stay engaged. Let's follow the situation. Do not buy in flash crashes. If Bitcoin does like a flash crash down to $16,000, do not sell. I'm saying don't sell in a flash crash. That's when you should buy. I know it's tempting. Um, just look right now just to get the best possible prices. Right now, my next buy level for Cardano is going to be 38 cents. But we still hand out 46. Yeah, I'm looking for 38 cents. And I'll buy another at 28 cents. And I hope I get Cardano at 28 cents, but I don't think I will. Unfortunately, I don't think I will. But everything's pretty much dumping right now. So that's how it goes, folks. This is your typical weekend in crypto. Going into while you're going into a recession, while the real estate market is on the verge of collapse, this is what you get. And when the sentiment changes in a couple years, you're going to see $150,000 Bitcoin and $10 Cardano and $30 Theta. And we're going to look back at this video and we're going to look back at this time and we're going to just laugh because we're like, wow, we were the few who actually bought and actually stood this out. And now we're paying cash for a house.